Matt Rife is a comedian who's been going very viral over the past several months. This is due to Matt Rife using social media, with TikTok in particular, to grow his audience. And he's mostly known for his entertaining crowd work and having a mostly female audience. Matt has seen massive amounts of success in the past few months, from gaining millions of followers to selling out a world tour in only 48 hours. All that hard work Matt put in was finally paying off, and it led to him getting his own Netflix special. But apparently, this Netflix special is where everything went wrong. And now, Matt Rife is currently being canceled all across the internet. And this is because of a domestic violence joke that he made during the special. So I would play the clip, but it's Netflix and I don't want to get like a copyright. So I'm going to read you what it says from the article. And it says, at the beginning of Rife's natural selection, he tells a story about being in a ratchet Baltimore restaurant with a friend and noticing their female server has a black eye. They wonder why the restaurant wouldn't have the server work solely in the kitchen so that the customers wouldn't see her black eye. Rife jokes, yeah, but I feel like if she could cook, she wouldn't have a black eye. So basically saying that the reason she got a black eye is because she can't cook. You know, typical women should be in the kitchen joke, right? But his female audience didn't find it very amusing. However, there was a reason Matt Rife incorporated jokes like this domestic violence joke into his material. This is because Matt Rife doesn't really like having a mostly female audience, and in an effort to appeal more to men, he tried to come up with more edgier jokes, hoping that these jokes would help him build a more male audience. Which, after finding that out, people began to hate Matt even more, saying that it was stupid for him to alienate his mostly female audience, and why would you do that? There's nothing wrong with having a mostly female audience.
To admit that you don't fucking like having a female fan is not only misogynistic, it's fucking stupid.
Blah, blah, blah. And now everybody's calling him sexist, misogynistic, you know, whatever, right? Toxically masculine. And, you know, because of all this hate he was getting from this one joke he made, Matt decided he's gonna take responsibility for his actions and issued an apology to his Instagram. So he posted a link on his Instagram story that will link you to his official apology. But when you click on the link, it actually takes you to a website that sells helmets for people with special needs, which made all his haters hate him even more. Like, bro, the special needs helmet, like, that's wild, bro. I can see him being like, no, fuck y'all, I ain't apologizing for shit. This dude linked a website for special needs helmets. who even thinks of that? But I'ma just be real with y'all, bro. I don't really see this having some massive effect on Matt Rife's career. I mean, for one, we all know that being quote unquote canceled doesn't really mean much. I mean, think about the amount of people who've been canceled all over the internet for whatever reason for the past few years, and a lot of them still have careers. A lot of them are still thriving. Some of them are even bigger than ever. So, like, being canceled, that don't really mean shit, bro. Whether you're being canceled for a good reason or not. Also, it's not like the cancellation has done anything to hinder the success of his Netflix special. And if anything, the controversy has given it even more attention, which is why it's currently trending on Netflix. And plus, like, when you think about it, when it comes to the most offensive and sexist, misogynistic jokes he could have ever made, that wasn't it, bro. Like, that joke, to me personally, was pretty mild. Like, that was a pretty regular joke, which is probably why it was the opener. That was his opening joke, because that joke isn't all that crazy. And I mean, he even said himself that he was testing the waters with that joke, because he can even acknowledge himself that that joke he knows was not really all that crazy. And if you compare Matt Rife to other comedians, he is very tame. There have been much more offensive jokes made by much more offensive comedians.
So what is the most offensive joke that you've ever written?
If only Africa had more mosquito nets, then every year we could save millions of mosquitoes from dying needlessly of AIDS.
The only reason I couldn't be gay is because I could never fuck a man. Because I could never fuck something that I respect.
So if you bent out of shape and all butthurt over this joke, you just must not know comedy, bro. Comedians make jokes about literally anything and everything, so for people to be butthurt about this is honestly crazy, especially when you consider this. So this joke came from a time him and his friend went out to a restaurant together or whatever, right? One of the things comedians often do is make up stories about things that happen to them in their life. So the story about going to a restaurant and seeing the waitress with a black eye can be completely fabricated just to make make this joke. And like I said, I don't really see this destroying Matt Rife's comedy career. And if anything, it really gave him exactly what he wanted. Because a lot of people I've seen don't really have a huge problem with this joke. And there are also a lot of people who have a lot of respect now for Matt Rife for standing up for himself and not apologizing. And a lot of people found him putting the link to the special needs helmet website actually funny. And the whole controversy has helped him gain more male fans, which is exactly what he wanted anyway. And I just think he wants a more male audience for respect purposes. I mean, if you think about the biggest, most funny comedians of all time, the comedians that made the most impact, they all had mostly male audiences. And plus, with the mostly male audience, he can probably tell edgier, much more offensive jokes like he wants to, because men love dark humor. Now, don't get me wrong, it's not that women don't like dark humor, but if you were to look at dark humor, you would find that most men would find it funny more than women. I mean, look at this small joke he made about a woman having a black eye, and look at how it became this big viral controversy, him getting canceled by everybody, just because he made this small joke. Why? Because he has a mostly female audience. I guarantee you, if he already had a mostly male audience, this wouldn't have even been an issue, which is probably why he wanted a mostly male audience, so motherfuckers wouldn't be so damn sensitive. But let me know what y'all think about this in the comments. What do you think about this whole controversy with Matt Rife? What do you think about the joke? Was it super offensive? Was it super crazy? Is he a misogynist? Am I a misogynist for thinking it was funny? Or do you think it was alright? Very tame. It's a good opener. Let me know what y'all think about that in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit it with a like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell. Turn on post notifications, share this video. On our road to 1,500 subscribers. Like and sub us so we can get there. Thank you all for your support. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you to everybody that's been subscribing. I'm out though. Catch you guys next time.